about how you guys sort of talk about getting the first goal, being able to get the first goal in the game.
Well, it was a pretty tight first period, pretty tight start to the game where there wasn't a lot of trading chances and a little bit of cat and mouse, and I thought a couple of penalties got involved, and then Benner came out of the box and shot one off his pads, and we were able to put it home.
You talk about Nichushkin a little bit and the series that he's had, and finally getting the goal tonight.
Well, he's been in a lot of opportunities. Even the other night in Anaheim, had a great opportunity where he missed the net. And, tonight, I thought he had two real good opportunities and scored on one of them. I thought he skated well, he back-checked well, made a tremendous play on the tail end of our power play. And for a 19-year-old, his effort has been tremendous. And so there's odd time he gets loose with the puck, but you can never fault the kid's effort. He works hard, and hopefully he can be a difference for us.
Lindy, can you talk about the effectiveness of your physical play tonight? And I know the Ducks felt like you guys might have both went over the line as far as against that shot, but just your effectiveness in the physical play and being able to get under their guys' skin and stuff.
Well, I don't really know what the Ducks thought, but we tried to play hard. We tried to play the man. There was a couple scrums. I'm pretty sure if you watch the scrums, our guys got punched in the face a few times in those scrums. And when you're getting punched in the face, I think eventually you're going to punch back. Talk to the team. Playoff hockey's emotional. For us, we've got a good skating team, and I think that we can frustrate. We can, part of being physical is you have to get there. And I thought our legs were going, and I thought there was times they were strong down low on us, and there's a little bit of trade-off with that. So I don't think either team really crossed the line. I just thought it's just playoff hockey.
About the play of Kari tonight?
Oh, very good. Just looked calm. He was under control. He made some great saves for us. He made some real timely saves, but he just looked real comfortable in net. And I think that we've got a lot of players that don't have a lot of playoff experience, and I still think some of that showed. I'd like to see us show a little bit more composure with the puck at times, which led to some opportunities against. But Kari's play back there was a calming force for us.
You just said calming. Despite the 2-0 deficit, did your team play relaxed, confident in this somewhat of a do-or-die situation?
I think we saw a little bit of both. We saw, like I said, the start of the game was a little bit back and forth. Wasn't a lot of flow to it. A little bit of apprehension in our game. And some of that is, the number of line changes and the changing on the fly was pretty disruptive. So, shortened shifts, we'd be heading up ice and changing. So, some of that broke up a little bit of, our flow in the game. But, I thought overall it was good.
Talk about the play of Patrick Dimmitt. It seems like he's starting to come into his own.
Well, we really needed him to step up and, be a big player for us with Dylan out on the back end, and really feel that he's done that. He's had a couple whoopsies here or there, but overall he's really battled hard against the big guys. He's seen shifts against Getzlaf and Perry. He's been in on our penalty killing, and you look at his experience. I think that he's handled this situation real good.
Was it an important night for Kari? First playoff win. I mean, he didn't have a ton of losses in his playoff career, but he waited a long time for that first win. Was it important for him to kind of get that out of the way?
Well, as much as it's hard to experience a loss in the playoffs, this team needed to experience a win, and the players needed, that group in there needed to experience what it's like to win, and winning in the playoffs is different than the regular season. And I thought we held up pretty good. And in Kari's case, I don't know about his last playoff adventure. I think that tonight he made a statement that he was determined to be better than he was in the previous games. And I asked all the players to be determined to be better in some small areas, and I thought we were tonight.
And did you think you took Getzlaff and Perry kind of out of their game a little bit to just the way those things transpired with them getting in those scrums?
You know, I told our guys to stay out of scrums. Even the last scrum, I didn't like us getting yanked off the ice again. But you know, the referee's going to take care of all the scrums. You know, the scrums were, you know, we were battling trying to score a goal, and a scrum ensued, and you know, pretty soon there was punches flying, and punches were flying from both sides. So it wasn't, you know, I actually thought we were getting wailed on, and I thought it was a tough call that we ended up killing a penalty after the one scrum. But some of those scrums you don't get a call, and some of those scrums they'll pull out whoever they thought was the leader of the pack, and unfortunately I thought we got the tough end of it tonight.
Did you give an assignment to the Eakin line there? Because you've done that in the past, I think, you know, and said, all right, go out and do this. And do they respond well to that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I thought they played a great game for us, those guys. Really skated well. I mean, and the bonus at the end of the night, just scoring a big goal for us. But they've done that all year. They really have. You know, you look at those numbers in the secondary, and basically almost all those numbers are even strength numbers. And again, you can look at the stats, and Garbett sitting there with 2 goals already in the playoffs, and you know, they're playing a very important role. And I think secondary, because teams focus so much on the top personnel, your secondary help has to help you win games, and they did tonight.
You talked a lot heading into this game about how good the team is at home in front of this atmosphere. Can you talk a little bit about the home crowd and how that kind of fueled the team tonight?
Well, I thought the atmosphere was tremendous. You know, got on the bench and just took a look around, and you know, put a big smile on my face, because the energy, you know, waving the towels, everything was. I think you get so many opportunities to do this, and I think some of that you've got to absorb and take in. And you know, it's my first playoff game here in Dallas, and I thought you know, the crowd was tremendous. You know, I think you could tell they've been waiting for a playoff game. They got a playoff game, and they got a game they liked, and they had something they could cheer about. And you know, it was a tremendous night atmosphere-wise. And I thought, like I said this morning, we wanted a little boost from our fans. And I think as much as Anaheim got a little boost from theirs, well, you know, we got a boost from ours, and it was great to see.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
We're 12:30 on the ice.